women are the ones that are mostly affected by climate change. Climate change, it might be difficult to solve. It involves many, many countries. There are weather systems, there are tipping points that are already passed. But gender equality, on the other hand, is not gender equality in Bangladesh doesn't necessarily have to involve other countries. It's something that we can and you can solve internally. It's in the hands of society. It's not technically difficult. It can be done, and you are the spearhead of this change. Bangladesh is, as we all know, very vulnerable to climate change. It's often said that it's ranked as the 7th most affected country of climate change and weather events. And Bangladesh has worked so hard to achieve development and economic growth since its independence, and it's truly, truly impressive. And all this is now at risk due to climate change. At the same time, Bangladesh has only created less than 1%, I think it's 0.5% of all the CO2 emissions in the world. So it's really unfair that Bangladesh has to suffer this much of climate change. But the impact of climate change is not only unfair between countries, it's also unfair how the consequences are felt within Bangladesh. It's the most vulnerable communities, it's the most vulnerable people that suffer the most. So at the same time as Bangladesh raises the unfair impact of climate change at COP29, which they rightly should, the inequalities within Bangladesh also has to be tackled with the same strength and power and commitment. And as I've already said, women are the ones that are mostly affected by climate change.